Hi friends! So I'm making another video. I put out on Tumblr a post about making a Q&A video, and I got way more questions than I thought I was gonna get, and a much why am I out of breath? A much bigger response to that than I thought I would, and it was kind of amazing. So I thought I would make the video tonight while I'm at this apartment with the cats for the last night, and I thought I would make this video so that I would actually get it done, because it's really hard to film at home with my parents. So yeah, I got a bunch of questions from nice people and friends on Tumblr. And if you don't have Tumblr, you should totally get it. It is the best thing in the world, and also the worst, because I can't seem to stop being on there, and it's kind of distracting. But it's actually really amazing. So I'm gonna start with the first question I got, and that is from, well, a friend, and she asked me, what is your most prized possession? And sadly, I would have to say my phone. I know that's super shallow and very materialistic, but the thing is, I have so much on my phone that I can't live without. It's not the phone itself, it's the fact that I can talk to my friends in England, and I can talk to my friends in America, and I can write, and I can watch videos. And my most prized possession, sadly, is my phone. Or rather, my internet connection, if you want to put it that way, but my phone. And a dear friend of mine on Tumblr asked me a bunch of questions, so I'm gonna go through them. The first one is, who would win in a fight between a turtle and a guinea pig? This is really tricky, because I mean, guinea pigs are really small, but turtles they can't really do anything with their slow pace and the big shell. And I mean, I guess some of them can bite. They have like that really sharp, like almost a beak thing that they have in the front, with like their mouth can really bite. And I mean, the guinea pigs can bite too, but it doesn't even hurt us. So I don't think it would hurt a turtle. So unfortunately, I would have to say that the turtle would win. I think so, yeah, turtle. Sorry. I love guinea pigs though, I really do. So don't take that the wrong way or anything. What's your favorite kind of shark? That was a really funny question. First of all, I am deathly afraid of sharks. I can barely swim in a pool without being scared of a shark behind me or under me, and that is so unrealistic, because a shark wouldn't even fit in a pool, let alone be able to sneak up on me. It's really hard to pick a favorite, but I like those small ones. I think they're called a tiger shark or a leopard shark, some kind of animal, some kind of cat animal that is a shark. It's kind of a small shark. I think I like that one, because those are the ones they keep in like aquariums and stuff. When you go to big aquariums and they have sharks, it's usually those small ones. It's not like they have a great white shark. Those are terrifying, seriously. So whatever they're called, a leopard shark or a tiger shark, those I like. Next is, do you believe in love at first sight? No, I don't. I wish I did, but to me, love is it's much deeper. It's so much. I cannot fall in love with someone right away. I can be attracted to a person by seeing a picture or walking past them or whatever. But I cannot be in love with the person in an instant like that. It takes much more talking, much more work to really know a person, and that's only then can you fall in love, I think. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes. Not because I want to or that I realistically think that people are walking around here right now, but I am scared of ghosts. If there's any ghosts here, I'm sorry. No, but I'm actually really scared of ghosts. I can't listen to ghost stories. I hate horror movies where there's ghosts or ghouls or poltergeists or anything that's kind of a spirit. It scares me so much because it feels like it could happen to me. Like I remember watching, what's it called, Paranormal Activity with my brother, and I couldn't sleep that entire night because I was so scared that someone was gonna pull me out of bed. I'm actually really scared of ghosts. So logically, if you're scared of something, you have to believe in it, right? Logically. Do you believe in vampires? No. I don't. I like the idea of vampires, and I love reading about vampires, and I love the Vampire Diaries, and like I'm fascinated by vampires, but I don't believe they actually exists, because you would have heard something. I mean, sure, a friend of mine said many years ago that the myth must come from something, but no, I do not believe in vampires. Do you believe in Santa? No, I don't. I really don't. I don't think I ever did. Why is Sweden so cold in the summer? Well, see, the Earth is a planet that is round, and Sweden is very far up on that globe. So when it's summer, we are still not very close to the sun, which makes it generally cold. And her last question is, how come you're so awesome? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Why are you so awesome? I don't know how to answer that. Because I just am. You tell me, why am I awesome? Am I awesome? You tell me. Okay. Thank you. Next question is from a different friend. We can call her Fox. So, her first question is, when did you figure out your sexuality? This is a bit complicated to answer because I feel like I always knew. But, okay, hold on. I'm jumping ahead. For all of you watching right now who doesn't know, I'm bisexual, and figuring that out was very difficult for me because, first of all, growing up and going to school for me, I never knew or was taught or told at all that there was different kinds of sexualities. It was just boys liked girls and girls liked boys. That was my reality. And I never knew there was any other way to be. I just knew that I was different. And I really struggled growing up. I struggled in school. And it took me a long time to figure it out because once I started looking into it, I was already pretty old. So when I came to terms with the fact that I was actually bisexual, I think I was 20. 20 or 21. And when I could actually label it, which, by the way, you don't have to do. Like, for me, it feels better to have a label on it, but you don't have to do that. We all like what we like, we love who we love, and you don't have to put a name on it or have a label on anything about who you are, because it shouldn't matter. But for me, it felt better. And thinking about it now, I figured it out when I was really young, because I knew I wasn't interested as much in boys. And yeah, it was just a long process to figure out that, okay, I'm not straight, but I'm not gay, and I wasn't really sure what else there was. And even now, every day, I feel like I'm introduced to more titles and more sexualities that are growing, and people are discovering themselves. And maybe if I had been born later, I would have figured it out way before, but I am still comfortable saying I'm bisexual because I know that is true. Even if some other titles might fit me more or seem like they are better fitting for how I feel, I still think that bisexual is what I identify with. And that took a long time, but coming out to my friends and really owning up to the fact that I'm bisexual, that I did when I was 21. Next question is, what is your dream job? My dream job is to be an author or some sort of writer, and it always has been and it always will be. But I'm also realistic enough to know that that's not going to happen unless I work really hard or have a steady job during the days and work on my writing outside of that. The next question is, do you have any goals you're trying to reach right now? That was a good question. Goals right now, I would say probably working out more, because, well, obviously I want to be healthy and be fit and look better, but that is not the main reason. For me, working out is like therapy. It is very good for your mind to exercise. It is like, if you do anything, just go to the gym and walk, or go on a bicycle, or if you take classes, anything like that is first and foremost, the quickest result you can see is in your mind. So that's my goal right now, working out for my mind. Next is, if you could collect loads of one thing, what would you collect? Okay guys, let's just be honest here. If I could collect something and there was no problems with it, or there was nothing really keeping me from it except not wanting to or wanting to, I would most likely collect cats, because I'm a crazy cat lady And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably collect that. Or them. Next is, where would you most like to travel to visit and why? I would definitely like to travel to London. And I would take a little tour to all my friends in order around London and outside of London, and see all my friends for maybe a week each. And then I would just be so happy with life. I would just be so happy if I could see all my friends in England. That would be the best. So yeah, number 1 on my list is England, London, and the general vicinity of London. Next is, what do you like best about yourself? That was tricky. I like my empathy. Before, I used to think it was kind of a negative side of myself. I used to think it was like a problem for me. But lately, or for a while now, I felt like maybe it's actually a strong side. Maybe it's a positive side to who I am. And I've embraced that I am maybe too, how do you say it? Empathetic, which is possible if I don't know where to stop myself from caring too much. But I no longer think it's negative to care and want to help people. I can't see anything wrong with that anymore. And so I like that a lot about myself, that I'm so compassionate and empathetic. Next is, would you rather marry into a rich life or marry into a poor but loving life? Definitely poor but loving. I don't care about money. I've never cared about money. I don't care if we live in a freaking shoebox and shower with rainwater or whatever. If we love each other, that's all I want. And next is, what do you look for in a friend? In a friend, I look for, God, this is hard. I want friends that care about me and that respect me. I really want that. Because I want to be able to tell my friends stuff and have them respect that. Especially for me, because I have a lot of quirks that might be hard to deal with if you don't actually care about me. So I want understanding and caring friends that actually love me. That's important. What do you look for in a girlfriend? Specifically girlfriend, I would look for someone who can be themselves and who likes to stay at home and read or watch TV or just hang out. And she would have to understand that I'm very introverted and would like space even if I'm in a relationship. I would want that. I would also want someone that I can talk to about anything. All those random thoughts, all those random subjects that pop into my head. I want to be able to just talk. I think it's important with communication and talking because I really want to know the person. I really want to know who it is I'm in a relationship with. I think that's important. So that's what I look for. And the last question is, what things make you most happy? I would say cats, definitely, or cat videos, or shows on TV about cats, or lions, or tigers, anything about cats, really. Yeah, cats. Things. Writing makes me happy. And reading. Certain music can make me happy. Even if I'm sad or upset or just feeling a bit detached from everything. I have a few songs that can just really make me happy on the spot, which is kind of amazing. Yeah, I can't think of anything more right now, but I have some tricks up my sleeve for when I need it, when I want to become happy very quickly, so to speak. Yeah, we're running out of questions here. I have a few more from a friend. Let's see how we find that. Yes. So there's one that I already answered, but I can just say the question so you know what it is. She asked me, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? London and the general vicinity. I've answered that. And the last question, your favorite book and the book you think everyone should read. My favorite book is, I've talked about this before, I think, in a video, or maybe not, but my favorite book, if I have to pick one out of all the books I've read, I'm gonna pick Looking for Alaska. And I know a lot of people won't understand this, because logically I know the plot isn't that amazing. But there's just... that sounded so mean when I heard it. I mean, it's a great book, it's not that. It's not like this amazing masterpiece that is gonna live for generations and generations and be like some classic that you make people read in school. But there is just something about that book that, I don't know, it really stayed with me. The battery's blinking now, so I'll do this quickly. I hope it doesn't stop. But yes, everyone should read Paper Towns, because it's a very good book to read for your soul. It makes you feel a bit empowered and like you should live your life a bit more. And I think everyone needs to hear that, or needs that message in their life. And I really like it. It has a good general life lesson, if you will. Yes, so everyone who watches this video has to read that book. Sorry, no take backs. Gotta read that book. And while you're at it, you might as well read Looking for Alaska. So, sorry. Yeah, that was all the questions I had for this video. I'm sure it's super long and super boring for some people anyways. But thank you for the questions. It means so much to me. I really didn't think I was going to get any. I just wanted to try it. And it means a lot, and I love doing this video. And never hesitate to send in more questions, and I can do another Q&A when I have a bunch of questions. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to bed now, but thank you guys so much for the questions. And if you watched this video, thank you so much, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and have a great week or weekend. I'm not sure when this is gonna come up, but yeah, have a great day, and I will see you soon again. Bye.